What's good? Welcome back to another episode of Rating My Subscribers Snowmobiles. So it's been a while since we've done an episode of this, and mainly due to me, I've just been kind of lacking. You guys have been sending sleds and I just haven't been making videos, but that's about to change because this is probably the most highly requested video on my channel. So I figure why not bring it back, and I'm gonna shoot for doing one of these at least once a week. Got my special guest here, Gianna, aka my girlfriend. You guys have seen her video. She's gonna help me rate your guys' sleds. Pretty much to get your sled on the channel, all you gotta do is make sure you're following me on Instagram as well as subscribe to the channel. And all you gotta do is DM me a picture of your sled once done doing it on Instagram, and we will get it in a video. Like I said, guys, I'm gonna try to hold true to it and do one of these a week as long as we have enough sleds to do that. I asked you guys to send me sleds on Instagram. My DMs got blown up. I literally had to turn off my messages to Instagram because I was not able to sleep that night because there are so many sleds coming in. So we have a bunch of them to get to. So if you guys do not see your sled in this video, don't get worried. It's in my DMs. I'm just gonna start at the first one sent and work my way up the top. And with all that being said, let's get into the first sled. First up, we got Dylan. It looks like he has a Indy. It looks like maybe like a 2015, 2016 Indy, if that's correct. Correct me if I'm wrong, Dylan. But overall, not a whole lot going on here. You got the black handguards I see you got a mountain grab bar. And it looks like you may or may not have stripped decals off. It's kind of hard to tell. Overall, decent looking sled. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 7. Gianna, rating?
I would definitely agree with the 7. I do like the front, how it has the little like panels.
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna agree with the 7 on that one for you, Dylan. Next up, we got Cole with 2 snow-checked assaults. Now, this is a sweet color combo. I absolutely love the red and the white. The all red's not bad either, but that red and white, the retro look is something awesome. For this pair, I'm gonna go ahead and give it an 8.
I'd probably give it a 9. I totally agree with the
You got a
retro
9? Alright, so 8 from me, 9 from her. Next up, we got Jake, and he damn near sent me a novel on what was done to his sled. So this thing has everything done to it from head to toe, and I'm not going to sit here and read all this. Instead, I'm going to throw it up on the screen what he has done to this thing, because this would be like a 20-minute video if I went through this with you guys. But Jake, dude, this thing is built to the hills and it looks absolutely sick. I love it. It looks amazing, and I'm gonna have to go ahead and give this one a 9.5.
Detailing on it.
Yeah, you see he's got the frog skins hood vents on there and everything.
That's clean.
What are you thinking?
Probably 9.5.
9.5. 2 9.5s for you, Jake. Mr. Dave, what do you have for us? He has a 2022 Matrix 850. Sweet. I believe this is one of the first Matrix sleds we have had on this series. And yeah, it looks awesome, all black, and it's a Matrix. I mean, that's what I've snow checked the past 2 years in a row, and they haven't come. Congrats on getting yours, because I don't see a sight of mine anywhere near. But yeah, clean Matrix. It's kind of stock. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 9 for being a Matrix.
I'd probably give it an 8.
8?
Yeah,
9 for me?
It's kind of hard to tell, I feel like.
So 9 for me, 8 for her. Is it just because of the picture, you know?
Yeah, it's a little bit hard to tell like what it really looks like from, because all you can see is the front.
Next up, we got Cody, and this is fire. He's got a Matrix Chaos. Oh, it looks to be a /2. The wrap is absolutely sick. That is one of my favorite wraps I've seen on a Matrix Chaos thus far. And I'm going to assume it's an 850, and it looks to be a 155/. Dude, you have taken the cake today. I'm going to give you a 9.8.
I'm going to give it a 10. I feel like the colors really pop, especially with that yellow and the blue. Wow. And
I love it because it's not overdone. Like, the wrap is like, you could tell it's wrap, but it's not like overkill. Like, the build is just, it's just clean. Next up, we got Nicholas. Nicholas here has for us an older ZL Arctic Cat. Looks to be a, I am honestly not too sure because I'm not familiar with Arctic Cats. But it looks like you got her stuck, and it looks like you like to have fun with it. Overall, clean looking sled for its age, because that's got to be, what, early 2000s sled? Maybe late 90s. Looks to be in great shape. Seat's still in good shape. Windshield's intact. Hood's not cracked. For having just a clean, older sled, man, everyone loves the old sleds. You're getting an 8.
I definitely agree with that 8. I mean, I don't really love the color combo personally, but I know it is an older sled. And
hey, back then the colors weren't, you know.
I know.
They're not what they are today. Yeah, exactly. So 8 for me. What are you saying? 7?
Yeah.
8 for me, 7 for her. Next up, we got Dylan. Dylan has for us a 2012 F1100 Turbo Snow Pro 50th Anniversary Edition. It's got a trail can on it, downpipe, 240 oars tune. Oh my god. Blow off valve. 300 studs, aluminum charger pipes, fourth wheel kit, clutch upgrade, weights added, and a 2014 flywheel. Dude, you modified this thing like a car. Like, you would think it's a BMW flashing a 200 horse tune with downpipes and all that. And all bonus points, look who's in the background.
Wow.
You have the exact same car I had as my first car. It looks to be like a 07 09 Mustang if I'm not mistaken, and that is my first car. So bonus points for that. And the sled looks wicked, dude. Like, I'd be terrified to ride that. Overall, like, aesthetically you're stock, but performance wise not even close to stock, and the car obviously adds points. You're getting a 9.5.
I'm gonna go with a 9. I feel like it's very clean.
It's clean, it's just what's under the hood is rowdy.
Yeah, no.
9.5, 9. Next up we got Dylan. He has for us a 2020 Polaris Chaos 800. What's been done right is a full SLP exhaust, have a Sibler reflash, full road consoles, rear bumper / tunnel, cut aftermarket front bumper with a custom paint job that he did. Other than that, the rest is stock. Now, this is always one of my favorite color schemes on the Chaoses is for the Axis chassis. I like that it kind of looks like a candy cane. My recommendation for the windshield, that's the one thing that's like throwing me off on this sled. I would just do like a low white windshield and call it a day. But other than that, dude, clean sled, I'm going to give it an 8.5.
I'm gonna give it a 9 because I really do like that bright red in the front. I feel like it really pops, but I do agree with the windshield.
Yeah, low white windshield, bro. This thing's going to go to a 9 for me. Next up, we got Mr. Max here, absolutely sending it on the 03 Pro X 700. Dude, that was a nice little jump on those things. And I got a little soft spot for these sleds because I have always liked the Pro X's. That was what I wanted my first snowmobile to be, was a Pro X. Never ended up happening. I got a Yamaha Bravo instead. But yeah, I've always wanted a Pro X, and this thing looks to be in amazing shape. Like, I would literally buy that sled just to have it. You're getting a 9.
So I would probably give it an 8. It honestly looks like a rocket.
It does, yeah.
Like it's just gonna take off. That's what it looks like.
Next up we got Noah, and he has the exact same Assault that Brandon had before he got his free ride. So that would be a Switchback Assault 600 144, but it does not have the 2-inch track. Looks like you got a little aftermarket front bumper going on there, and a stock rear bumper. Overall, pretty stock sled, but they're also a great sled because obviously Brandon had one and it did him well for so many years. I'm going to go ahead and give this one a 7.5.
I think I'm going to agree and do a 7.5 as well.
Next up, we got Brandon here, and Brandon has for us a SKS 800, and it looks absolutely sick. We're actually sitting on an SKS right now, that being my dad's SKS 850 146, and yeah, man, I'm not usually a fan of black sleds, but you threw white accents on there, and that is what makes me like this sled. You got the white handguards, you got the white rear bumper, which is a nice touch. Oh, the black fuel cans?
Wow.
That's clean, bro. The black fuel cans are a nice touch. But I like the white bumper. I personally think if you threw a white front bumper, low white windshield, and white ski tips on it at least, if not fully white skis, it'd be more my taste. But overall, it's such a nicely done sled with the color coordination. I'm going to go ahead and give it a 9.
I'm probably going to give it a 9.5. I totally agree with the skis. That's kind of what stood out to me. But it almost reminds me of like a mummy.
A mummy?
You see the mummy? That's its little face.
I guess. Next up, Tanner here has a 2005 Polaris 900. He also sent in two 98 Polaris 700s, but it's really hard to see from the picture, so it's going to be hard to rate them. So we're going to go off the 05 Polaris 900 RMK, and I actually almost bought one of these, believe it or not, because it was a 900. I wanted like the fastest sled on the snow, the biggest mountain sled, and all I had money for was literally one of these. So I actually almost bought a 900, ended up with a 700, but overall from the picture it's really hard to tell what we got going on here. It's a Polaris, it's a 900, I'm going to give it a 7.
I was going to give it a 7 as well. It is just really hard to see, and you can't really tell any details.
Exactly, yeah, it's just hard to see from the picture. We have Owen. He has a 2012 Ski-Doo Summit 154 800 E-Tech. He got it for really cheap with a shop motor, rebuilt it top to bottom, and put an I-back shift clutch kit in and quicker click adjust 2015 T-Motion skid with the Powder Max 2.5 Flex Edge track. And yes, I gotta ask you a question, respond in the comments. How do you like that clutch kit? Because for my Summit, I've read that people really like clutch kits on those, and I've never been into clutching like that. So if you like that clutch kit, let me know, because I'll probably end up putting it on my Summit. But overall, clean sled, man. I like it. It looks like you put some time and work into it. You got a clutch kit, a little performance action going on. I'm gonna give it a 7.5.
I'm gonna rate it a 7. I feel like if you wrapped it and added a little bit of that neon green, it would really complete it.
Hear me out. Wrap it. BSB Fab front and rear line bumpers, and she's gonna be mint.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Use my discount code, 7% off. Next up, we got Tristan, and he has sent in like a whole fleet of sleds, man. We're gonna go one by one and just kind of give them ratings. So first is the 2022 Polaris Boost 165 Ice Age rails, and I love it. I absolutely love it. It's a Boost. It's a 165. It's a 6 sled. That one is gonna get a 10.
I'm gonna give it an 8.
She gives it an 8. Next up, we got your 2000 ZRT 800 in cherry shape, and my ZR with a Thundercat motor. So these two sleds, now I know these haul because my neighbor had one. It was clutched and studded, and it ripped. It was a fast sled. Overall, two sweet sleds. Those are fast sleds. I'm gonna give them each a 7.5. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna agree with the 7.5 for both.
Last but not least, we have Sam, and he is bringing us another Assault. We have quite a few Assaults and SKSs today, and this looks to be the 800 version of the last Assault we saw. So it's just a switchback Assault 800. Hard to tell what kind of track you got. I can't really see from the angle, but clean sled nonetheless. I would throw maybe like a white windshield, some white bumpers on it to kind of make that white pop. Overall, clean sled. I'm gonna give it a 7.5.
I'm probably gonna say a 7, but it is pretty clean.
That is all we're gonna have time for in today's episode of Rating My Subscribers Snowmobiles. If your sled did not make it in today's video, do not worry. We will have another one going up next week. I'm just going down the list of DMs from the first one sent all the way up to the latest, and I'm working my way up. With all that being said, guys, I am headed up to the Upper Peninsula of Michigan this week for riding content. Looks like a big storm's gonna hit, and I gotta break this Summit in, so we're gonna see what we can do about that. If you guys like today's video, smash a huge thumbs up on today's video. Comment section below, let me know what your favorite sled of the video was. And guys, we are so close to 20,000 subscribers, so if you are new here or you've been watching for a while and you're not already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.
I've been riding.